what up, everyone? So I'm going to be reading comments. This is something that's new. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but I didn't have the equipment to do it. So now I have the equipment to do it. It gives me an excuse to actually respond to you. In the beginning of the channel, I used to respond to every single comment, but the channel has gotten bigger. It's becoming a little bit more difficult to reply to every single comment. I have like 18,200 subscribers on YouTube. I get thousands, hundreds, okay, maybe not thousands per day, but thousands of comments per week. And it's kind of difficult to actually keep track of that. So that's why I'm making this particular video. It's an excuse for me to actually interact with all of you, because you mean a lot to me, guys. Even though a lot of you insult me, but it is what it is. It comes with the territory. I'm not going to take anything personally. So let's get to the comments. So the first one, it's basically, I'm sure a lot of these comments are going to be in relation to UFC 320. So as Tembe, guys, you can see the screen. I'm not gonna read everyone's name. I'm just gonna read the comments. I'm not gonna place a bet on this one. Okay. I mean, Yuri Prohaska and what do you call him? Khalil Rountree. I think it's a pretty tricky fight, largely because Yuri Prohaska is technically better, but his defense is not particularly great. Like, if as far as kickboxing abilities, Yuri Prohaska wins hands down. Just that defensively, Yuri Prohaska is not the most responsible guy. So I'm not gonna blame you for that. Decision. You're talking about Daniel Santos versus Ju Sang Yo. Okay, I could see that happening. Both of them are not particularly good at finishing fights. Even though Ju Sang Yo finished Jake Seragi in his last fight, I'm not particularly confident in his ability to actually finish fights. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see as time progresses. I think Jo Sang Yo has like a 52% finishing rate. So I genuinely don't think he is going to finish this one. But we'll see. I think after this particular fight, we will know how good Jo Sang Yo is. But a lot of people are not even picking him. I've seen a lot of people are going with, what's his name? Daniel Santos. So it's possible. Daniel Brooks. Daniel Brooks is one of my oldest subscribers. Initially, initially he used to trash me a little bit. Lately, he's impartial. He just posts his predictions and then leaves them at that. So this is kind of cool. Ankalaev does not check leg kicks. If Pereira kicks the legs, he could win that on Ankalaev by KO. I don't know, man. Should I respond to this one? Okay, I'll respond via audio. I mean, hopefully, from now on, if you want to hear my comments to your thingies, you can just watch this video. I think typing is going to take up too much time, and I won't be able to respond to a lot of comments by doing that. I'm going to give myself, what time is it now? I'm going to give myself an hour to respond to your comments. So Daniel Brooks, for me personally, I'm going to slightly disagree with that, largely because if you watched the fight with between, what's his name, Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev, Jan Blachowicz was kicking those legs and kicking those legs and kicking those legs, and what happened? Magomed Ankalaev actually found a way to actually take the fight to the ground. Similarly with Alexander Reykik, everyone was saying the same thing, like Reykik is going to actually kick his legs off. And what happened? Magomed Ankalaev actually outclassed him on the feet. So maybe he has a problem with taking leg kicks, but I think he addressed it a little bit. And even if it becomes a problem, the moment, I do believe that the more Alex Pereira tries to kick too much, Magomed Ankalaev is definitely going to actually find a way to take him down. It opens him up. It's similar to Alex Pereira pressuring Magomed Ankalaev, because if you pressure someone who can wrestle, you are giving them an opportunity to shoot on you. The best way to avoid any grappling exchanges is to keep your distance. So leg kicks and pressure will result in Alex Pereira being taken down. I don't know how he's going to fight this time. Maybe it's going to be I'm going to just go crazy. If I lose, I lose. Probably maybe that's a strategy because Alex Pereira, what's his name? Magomed Ankalaev is basically negating Alex Pereira's best tools, which are leg kicks and the pressure. If you pressure, you get taken down. If you leg kick too much, you get taken down. So, in all honesty, I don't know, man. Let's go to the next one. But I don't feel like Magomed Ankalaev has a problem as far as leg kicks go. The big Ankalaev. I'm with you there, my guy. The Raider. Prohaska for sure. Dude is a freak. It just keeps moving forward while throwing shit. Khalil completely gassed against Powhatan in round 4. Yeah, and I also do feel like what do you call him? What's his name? Yuri Prohaska is technically like he's the better fighter, to be honest. All round, he's going to have the reach advantage. Like there's so many things that are going to favor Yuri Prohaska, to be honest. So I fully agree with you. Cheson by finish. I think there's a big disparity here on the ground. But I feel like Santos has been improving, has been looking better, even defensively. I think she did really well in her last fight. Miesha Tate was trying her best to actually take Santos down, and she didn't succeed, right? And I get it. Maybe you can make the argument that, well, what's her name? Miesha Tate is past her prime. But it doesn't change the fact that Miesha Tate was trying and was actually having good entries. And Santos actually defended pretty well. But I guess we'll see. So, because I'm not liking this comment, let me reply to it. We shall see. Let's go to the next one. Yuri via pressure. I could see that. Shoshat McGee, one of my best subscribers. This dude, along with just that he changes his name too much, man. Like, what's his name now? He used to be F Chase Hooper, but now he changed his name. Like, so now it's difficult to even refer to him. What's his name? But there is another dude. If he comes up on the list, I'll shout him out. This dude supports, whether it's standard videos, even though I do see that you don't watch all of them, but when it comes to live videos, shorts, videos, like community section, he's there. Community section is not as much, but I just wanted to shout him out and say, shout out, thank you for the support, my guy. Santos, in my opinion, is a lock. So Daniel Santos is a lock. Okay, I mean I could see that. I'm not sure about a lock, but he does have a shot at actually winning this fight. To be honest, I'm not sure if he's a lock, but I guess we'll see. So let me say we will see. We'll see. Yes, I think this kind of works. Ateba Gutier by KO. I agree with you, my guy. Will it go above 1.5 rounds? I'm not sure. To be honest. Will it go above 1.5 rounds? Abbas Magomedov versus Joe Biffer. I'm not sure. I hopefully this answers your question. On this one, I'm not sure, so I don't know how to respond to that, to be honest. Um, Farid is the best champion of UFC. I'm not sure about champion, but he should win this fight. I mean, it's Chris Gutierrez. It would be kind of embarrassing for him to lose this one. Don't sleep on Jakub with legs, Polish power, guys. You see, I don't know, man. I get Polish power, but Jakub is a wrestler, dude. Like, how is he going to be a problem in this particular fight? Because it basically comes down to who is the better grappler in this particular fight, and I genuinely do feel like Patchy Mix is the better fighter here. Is a better grappler. Um, so I don't know, man. I have to. Um, is it, yeah, not we'll see. Isn't he a wrestler? No, a grappler. Grappler. Okay. Um, on to the next one. I'm going with legs. This fight is more aggressive. Um, this fight more aggressive, better chin gripping takedowns. Also, Yi. Also, he going with Yi. Oh, Helen Yi. Okay. Uh, I guess. Okay, we will see. Like, I'm not going to disagree with that. It's not like Pechi Mix has inspired any type of confidence in me. Plus, even in my breakdown, I did highlight the fact that I felt like KSW might potentially have a pretty decent competition. So I guess we'll see, man. It's possible. It's honestly possible. Both of them were pretty much champions where they came from. I think Wiglegs was a champion in KSW. Petri Mix was a champion in Bellator or PFL. So I guess it comes down to who's better. I just feel like Petri Mix might be better. I mean, if Petri Mix loses from now on, anyone who's coming from KSW, I'm picking them over anyone who's coming from PFL. Um, I like Corey, but I think Merab should win this fight. I genuinely feel like there's a possibility for an upset in this particular fight. Go watch my upsets prediction video and the breakdown for this particular fight specifically. Brahimaj, I don't know, man. But we'll see. Maybe it's possible. The fight is close, and I mean, Vanderford has only fought Veterenikov, so we'll see. I don't know, man. I got a feeling Ahmed can pull this one off. He can. I mean, the veterans have been performing really well this year. So, I mean, he can pull it off. It's possible. Um, that 4-inch reach, Joe God makes a huge difference when striking and keeping the opponent at a safe distance. Also for setting up kicks and not letting them get close for subs or takedowns. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree, my guy. Um, like, I genuinely do agree with that. There's nothing more I can add to that. Let me go to the next one. This like the most obvious pick. Only way Trevin wins is by sub, um, which I don't see happening. I agree. Atebe Gutier is definitely going to win this fight. Combined with the fact that the Trevin is coming in on short notice, on Tristan, not Trevin. Tristan is coming in on short notice. He definitely will probably um, lose this one. What's happening? Um, okay, actually, I am streaming. What's happening here? No, man, I'm recording. I'm recording something, my guy. Um, yeah, I don't know why I accepted. Uh, I think cancel. What's happening, dude? Like, man. Uh, and how do you end these things? I would like to exit this thing. Or should I stop my stream and come back again? Um, my apologies, guys. So I was disturbed. I don't even know why I accepted that invite, to be honest. No more accepting invites. Um, so invite another person to get. No, I'm not going to invite anyone. Um, so let me get back to replying to comments. So over one and a half, over one and a half. Um, okay, I think they already responded to you, so that's actually kind of cool. Um, I apologize about that. I'm also streaming this particular stream on YouTube, not YouTube, on TikTok. So I got distracted, and then it disturbed the stream. So if you noticed like a cut or something like that, it's because of that. Um, let me like this comment. I went amid. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think Ahmed wins, but it's possible. Like I said, the veterans have been doing particularly well this year. But so we'll see. We'll see. But I respect Daniel Brooks's picks. He normally knows how to pick out like good underdogs. I'm not betting Gutier at minus 1,800. I mean, I agree with that. That's pretty crazy. Vanderford, let's go, my guy. Hardy, let's go. We agree on a lot of picks this time. Um, Merab via decision possible, but I think Corey Sanhagen might get the upset. To be, if I'm being honest, Santos via decision. I mean, possible. I think it's going to be very competitive. Let me not, because I picked the other guy. Let me just say possible. Possible. Even though I'm going with Jensen Yo. Um, Mix via decision. Okay. Hopefully that happens. I picked the Patchy Mix. Macy Shasan via unanimous decision. Hopefully I picked Macy Shasan. Mix via being the better wrestler. I hope so. Zalal submission. Ahmed is a one-hit wonder. What's Ahmed's path to victory? If Tiporia can't KO Zalal, then Ahmed won't. And Zalal ground game is better than Ahmed. Zalal was literally outstriking Tiporia. Tuporia had to shoot to not lose that fight. Out of everyone Tuporia has fought, undoubtedly, Zalal Zalal performed the best. This will be easy work for Zalal. Let's go! You instilled a bit more confidence in me. Shout out to you, my guy. Um, Chris Gutierrez by unanimous decision. No. I don't think that's gonna happen, to be honest. But we'll see. Anything is possible, but I doubt anything is possible, but I doubt. Rorisang said hi. Hi, Rorisang. But I doubt. By the way, I'm busy recording a video and streaming, guys. I'm reading comments on YouTube, so forgive me if I look distracted. Daniel Santos by unanimous decision. I mean, it is possible. So I guess you're going with underdogs. I guess you're going with underdogs, I presume. What's happening? I'm getting a lot of invites, guys. I generally just want to finish this stream. To be honest, I truly appreciate the invites, but I'm also recording a video which is probably not gonna come out really nicely now because I'm saying a lot of things. I have to cut this part out. Where did I end? Okay. Let me see, Patchy. Okay, let's go. Before I. Okay. Patchy easily. Patchy easily, and by finish. This Jakub guy is nowhere close to Mario Bautista level, with all due respect. Patchy opponents suck. I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just feels like what's his name? It feels like both of them are coming from pretty much decent organizations. KSW has produced a couple of decent contenders inside the UFC and a champion in Jan Blachowicz. Bellator, unfortunately, in recent times has not produced anyone of note, unfortunately for them. But I do think KSW is not that bad. So it might be a competitive fight, but I do hope that what's his name, Patchy Mix actually ends up winning. That's for sure. Patchy opponent sucks. Oh man, that's kind of crazy. Santos decision, but would avoid too many unknowns here. Okay, I mean, it's possible. Let me just say possible. It's possible, that's for sure. Uh, it's possible. Farid decision, but avoid. Gutierrez has better striking and cardio. Could see a random late finish by him. Nah, Gutierrez is terrible. I don't think he finishes anyone. But we'll see. Maybe it's possible. Farid via split decision. That would be sad, man. Gutierrez is not that good, in my opinion. Abbas via round 3 TKO. I wanted to pick Abbas Magomedov, but I changed my strategy and I have to follow it and listen to my strategy. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose. Um, Andre Muniz by submission. Wow, it's possible. You know what? It's possible. Um, it's not like Edmund Shabazian has the best defensive wrestling, so it is definitely possible. That's for sure. Um, Let me see. Ramiz round one KO. Oh damn. We shall see, my guy. We shall see. Hey, you guys, watch Abbas' last fight versus Pereira. His cardio sucks. I don't think so. I think he looked good, man. Um, Pfeiffer has worse cardio, to be honest. It's not like Pfeiffer has the best cardio. Even though I picked him, I'm not very confident. Um, it's cardio something that can be fixed, and at this point, I think he knows he has to get a better one. Use your head. Some fighters can evolve, especially when it's for simple things like this. Let me not start civil wars. Um, oh man, let me continue. Whew, reading comments is a lot of work, man. LOL, 100% risky if you're going Jiri. I'm going Khalil, the guy who dominated Hill and won 2 rounds versus and won 2 rounds versus Alex, where Jiri got dominated by Alex and had a close fight with Hill. I mean, he was able to finish Hill. What are you talking about, dude? He finished Hill. Um, Ed, Ben, Ed, I don't know how your name is pronounced. Delusional Ed, its finest. Um, LOL, Khalil loses every fight against a higher ranked opponent. He only beats guys at the lower 15 or unranked. Yuri has fought the better competition in his 7 UFC fights than Khalil has in his 17 UFC fights. Actual fact, by the way, Yuri also has better stats in all categories besides the striking defense, which is close. The Hill fight was an absolute snooze fest with Khalil spamming kicks. 2 out of 3 of all strikes landed was kicks, and just constantly backing up, keeping distance. It was his best yet worst win, and his best fight was against Alex, which he lost. Alex is a bad matchup for Yuri, and Khalil is known to not do great against high pressure, awkward fighters. Johnny Walker, for example. And Yuri didn't have a close fight against Hill. I literally can't even think of why you'd say that. He knocked Hill down twice and TKO'd him. He actually looked great in that fight. Yuri also has an extremely underrated ground game, literally subbed one of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the division, while Khalil is purely a striker. Yeah, I agree, and I don't think Khalil is going to. I don't think Yiri is going to grapple though. Um, um, you're mentioning fights from Khalil's past when he's clearly a whole different fighter. Johnny Walker, that fight was 7 years ago. Um, either either one you pick is extremely risky, but I would favor the Khalil side. Of course, there's a path to victory for both. What I said is 100% facts, nothing delusional about it. Take your dumb paragraph back, but and leading up to the TKO, Yuri was not dominating Hill. Get your facts straight, bro. Is Bro is commenting under every Khalil pick. Damn. Okay, I'm getting really tired, so I'm going to finish up reading these comments. Okay, my guy, I'm not gonna like this because I feel like you are a massive fan of Khalil, which is understandable. But I disagree, to be honest. I don't think the fight between Yuri Prohaska and Jamal Hill was close. I do genuinely feel like, what's his name? Yuri Prohaska was significantly better. His defense looked very improved. Whereas Khalil Rountree, it felt like he had better cardio, was doing better at range. It didn't feel like there was anything special with the performance. He won, but saying he dominated is kind of an exaggeration when Yiri literally finished him. So yeah. Um, Imakenti, Imakenti. Okay, I'm literally not wrong. The only factual thing you said was their fight being 7 years ago. Even with Khalil being a different style of fighter, he still loses to top competition. Like, bruh, be for real. Yuri's 7 fight record is more impressive than Khalil's 17 fight record, and it's not even close. Khalil loses every other fight, basically, and all to lower ranked or unranked guys. Um, you saying either pick is risky literally means it's not 100% risky to bet on Yiri. You're actually this argument. But I have to read it, guys. I mean, I said I'm reading comments, so I have to read this argument. His last loss was in 2021. His new fighting style started in 2024. The only ranked opponent he has lost to was Alex in the last 4 years. None of your points are valid. New style did not start in 2024, but you are for real so delusional. Literally, what I've been saying is factual. You're just too stubborn to have a debate with. Um, all you do is say your opinion and think it's gonna slide. You said it's 100% risky to bet on Yiri, then you say it's risky to bet on both, which literally doesn't make it 100%. You are incredibly biased to a point where you are trying to argue against facts. I said what I needed to say, and you can't fathom the truth. So I'm done arguing with a brick wall. Reread what I said. Reread what I've been saying, and educate yourself. Oh snap, um, bro, um, bro, and bees. I don't. So many people like you. You sound dumb AF, and I think you're actually smart. I'm a fan of both fighters. Nearly every point you have said is not valid. He lost to Johnny Walker 7 years ago. Khalil's fight against Hill was more dominant than Yiri. Khalil's fight against Alex was closer than Yiri's. Khalil has looked like a new fighter in 2024. So, what valid point have you made? Slow one. You are the one going off opinion. Everything I have stated, you can Google it. What top-ranked opponent has he lost to in the past 4 years? Didn't you didn't you say that you dumb? Wow, it's risky to bet on both. Oh my God, my brain. I'm actually even struggling to read now. I think after this I might stop. Okay, maybe I'll go down. Maybe it's these paragraphs. It's risky to bet on both fighters, clearly, but I would favor the new version of Khalil. What is so hard to understand, not the 2018 one you keep bringing up? Learn to comprehend. You think you sound smart and know what you're talking about, when in reality you sound slow. I'm biased, but I'm a fan of both and would be happy with whoever won this fight, which is rare. I don't know, man. It sounds like you like Khalil a lot, and I think he's going to lose, but we'll see. Obviously, this video will age badly if I'm wrong, but I guess we'll see. The machine, let's go. Iri. This one is tough. I kind of like Chris. I don't know about Chris, man. Oh man, I'm so tired, my people. Guys, when will the odds for UFC 21? When will be the odds of UFC 21? Aren't they out yet? He looked like Santos flyweight. Yeah, I agree. If Alex blitz in this time, he will win. Shama, I doubt, but we will see. Oh, recording videos is a lot, people. Oh. O'Malley with ground game. You know what? That's actually a good point. Guys, I got to ask. I feel like this fight is going over 1.5. What do you guys think? I like your politeness, my guy. It's hard to see on this channel. It's always you suck. You are like, look at the argument that I just finished reading. Yeah, definitely. I think this goes to a distance or at least the third round. Yuri has only been to distance one time. It's extremely unlikely to go the distance. Okay, that's actually a valid point. I'd say under 1.5, to be honest, but wouldn't be surprised if it stopped late round 2. Okay, solid point. Emmett lost to Tuporia and Murphy recently. I think he can bounce back here. Let me just say possible. Okay. Oh man. Man, I didn't realize that replying to comments this long takes up so much brain capacity. Okay, I'm going to stop here, guys. Oh, I'm so tired. If this video does well, then maybe I'll continue to do this a little bit more. I think I'm tired largely because I edited videos today. I recorded, like, I did so many things. I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining me. I hope I don't look too tired. Plus, I'm also simultaneously streaming on TikTok. Anyway, I love and appreciate all of you. Until next time, deuces.